Welcome back to Between the Benches, presented by Thoughts from the Bench. Tonight we have Jake Cowie and Eric Galantine as our guest. How you guys doing tonight?
Great.
Reasonable.
We're heading into the championship week now.
Yeah, it's
You,
funny.
you
We're
guys,
finally wrapping up our first season. It's been a lot of work, a long, long season. Um, Definitely some ups and downs, but I'm excited to close the chapter on this one and start a new season.
yeah, it's been a fun season so far. This past week's games, they pretty competitive.
I would say so. I mean, there's a couple good semifinals matchups. I think we kind of reiterated from the beginning. We've had four pretty balanced teams, so I think we could have had any combination of finals matchups, but I think this was maybe the one that we kind of forced off from maybe early on in the season.
Yeah, and for the first matchup of the playoff week, we had the full Sendies versus first place Bush League. So during the whole season, full Sendies struggled with them, but we actually started. Eric, you weren't there, so
Nope. I
in,
apologize.
yeah, and our captain Foreigner, he did make a promise saying that we would win. I think it was 8-2,
Right.
and
Yeah, he predicted, I think, 2 goals for himself, 3 goals for you.
yeah, and that didn't
Multiple hat tricks,
that
whatever, but
didn't happen.
I think Tyler Boyd and his team certainly took Orange's bold prediction there and had a hefty response for it. So
Yeah,
some might say Mr. Ford is hiding from this podcast and he's a little ashamed
It's a good
of his
point.
incorrect prediction.
Yeah,
But
interesting that he's not here.
we might blame it on work, whatever that may be. I don't know what that is.
yeah, we don't know what that is,
Mm, haven't
but
done that a day in my life.
yeah, we the game started. It was back and forth. We actually, I'd say it was probably our best roster we had all season.
Wow, thanks.
I mean, we were missing our leading goal scorer, but if you were there, we definitely would have won. But looking
Well,
at it, like if
nothing after the first period. I mean,
yeah,
it certainly wasn't like eight two was the final score, but I don't think that was really indicative
oh no, it's
of
6-2,
the game
6-2.
one.
8-2 is Foranger's prediction.
Or 6-2, right? Okay,
6-2.
yeah, but 6-2. I don't really think that was indicative of how it really went. It was the first game until maybe later in the third period. I think when you guys started to get a little gas. So I think a really good team in Boyd's team, but you guys really hung in there, and I think that game maybe could have gone another way.
Yeah, and of course, like one of their goals was a lucky bounce, and after that, just that's when it fell apart. After that,
Seems all to be the mutiny way, so
yeah,
makes
so
sense that it goes with full sendies. One bad bounce and we all implode.
yeah, so
Maybe
that
the levy open,
yeah, and
Jury open.
yeah, and Captain Boyd did make his return.
Well, happy to see that. We definitely missed seeing him out there. I was happy to see he was able to return injury free and up to 100%. It's always the same when guys have to miss time for injury, but we were welcoming him back with open arms.
Knee look good.
He was making some good cuts out there. Looks like he was fully rehabilitated and ready to make a deep playoff run.
Yeah,
He's 29 again.
yeah, and Carter played well too. He's looking like a championship caliber goaltender.
As all
So
season, he makes like I said, we might not make all the saves, but he makes the ones that he has to, and makes the ones that eventually let his team win the game. Which that's the most important thing, right? You win 12 games, then you win the whole thing. So I gotta say, if you're taking the saves that gets the wins, that's all that really counts in my book.
yeah, and then in game two we had the Neville Islanders versus the Brutane clan.
Yeah, that one kind of felt like last week we had the revenge game for the Neville Islanders. We did get the win over Bruce Clan. I think this one was the revenge game to the revenge game, and it seemed like Bruce was able to, you know, beat us late in the third period. I think off of maybe an odd man rush for a third goal, but um, I think it was a close game. I think the last two were really kind of indicative of the skill gaps or skill balances between the two teams. The first two games, I know Bruce's really took it to the Islanders, but kind of those were kind of two off games, two fluke games by us, and I think the last two were really closer to kind of the competition that we have between the two of us.
And this was the Vogeless Brewtang, right? He wasn't there.
Yes,
That's true.
The number one overall pick, number 101, was not there, not present, but it didn't look like it slowed down the Brewtang plan too much.
How'd the newly appointed MVP do? Did he have a good game?
I wouldn't say Joe probably had a couple of points. I think he may have had the second goal for the Brewtang plan. I don't know if it was to tie it up. He certainly wasn't invisible in the fourth. He definitely had an impact on the game. So keeping on to that MVP title. I'm obviously was not playing up to MVP standards. I think it was really a loss, but
3 goals. That's still pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad, especially in inline, especially in the hot summer Neville nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't no stats for this week, but it seemed like pretty even shots between Naylor and myself. I mean, that was your premier goaltending matchup, I would say, of the weekend. But certainly great goaltending performances all around. Big shout out to John Pesky for stepping in for you guys. I really think he battled hard. He kept you guys in it for a real long time.
Yeah, he did.
We would love to see him become a full-time member here in the future.
Yep, 4 Pascucci's now in the NDL, so
We'll
see if we can get it some time. So
we'll
see how many more we can get.
They might make their own team.
Like the Philip Rivers, yeah, they could be the
right. He's having another kid now too.
Yeah, he's got 2 forwards and himself. He just needs another defenseman. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah. And before we jump to the championship game, let's take a look at the 3rd and 4th place matchup. Who do you think's going to go? Who do you think's going to win 3rd place out of Neville Islanders and Full Sendies? I mean, all 3 of us play on these teams, so it's going to be a battle for sure.
I think we've had 2 pretty close games. I think you guys took the first one. I think we took the second one. And I think we took the third one too. But all of them pretty close games, back and forth. I think, we pair well against each other. We play well against each other. I think it could go either way. It could come down to maybe some goaltending here. We'll see. It sounds like what you guys are still seeking for a sub, but if it comes down to it, I think we might have a little bit of an edge. So maybe you guys can bring in some additional scoring too.
That's what we want you to think. We have our goalie already. We're just not telling you.
Yeah, we're just playing some mind games.
Yeah.
Gotta play a little bit of mind games.
Since the captain's not here, so we don't want to give any bulletin board material like he did. So
Yeah, we told him to take a seat this time.
Yeah.
No, we plead the 5th. We're not going to make any predictions on this one.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
I heard the 3rd place trophy is pretty awesome.
It is.
Yeah, a lot of time been put into this one. We have individual awards for our 1st place champions and for our 3rd place team. So there's some rumblings that we might favor towards the 3rd place trophy, but that's all to be seen here come Saturday.
The to be named 3rd place trophy too. We haven't picked a name for it yet, so
Oh.
taking suggestions at the time.
We are open.
Or for sponsors.
And then what? The 4th place team gets relegated to Z League? Is that what we're deciding on?
We should make the 4th place team put a team in Z League. I like that idea. That's your punishment for finishing last. Yep. Or the top league.
Make them all stay in a Waffle House for 24 hours. So, one of the 2.
I think I like the Z League thing better.
I mean, if our team ends up losing, it's going to be hard to make us do anything, considering we can't get the team to show up for games.
That's true. We were talking about that during the game. We haven't had a full team yet.
I don't think we have. Not once.
All 10 games, huh?
No, because the first game, I think we missed Palumbo.
Yep. And Travis only came to the first game, so.
Yeah. He still has 1 goal and 1 shot.
Point per game player.
And it was the first goal in the NDL history.
And the 3rd goal of the year. Season.
He had the first goal of the week, right? Is that what you said?
The first goal. No, wait.
Goal, right?
Yeah.
I think it was just the first goal of NDL. I think.
Actually, no. I think I scored the first goal in history. Yeah.
Seems like something you should
Yeah, it was trivia, but that was a couple weeks ago.
Oh, was
Always memorable. Those moments.
But yeah, for
5 years.
for the most important game, the finale of the championship, we have the Bush League versus Brutang Clan. I mean, they're two favorites going into the season. So, who do you guys think will win?
I think that'll be a good one too. Certainly some questions. I think it sounds like the Brutang clan is again missing Vogel for that.
Oh no!
Yeah, we're
and
tracking the
I
status.
thought Joe as well, right?
Apparently Joe is able to make this one.
Oh, he is. Okay, cool.
From early on, early
Perfect.
conversation. We'll have to see kind of where they are because of course following with our playoff substitution rules, we need to see where their roster lies before they can pick up some subs and we'll hope for a good game between the two. It seemed like Bush League had Brutang's number all season, but it's hard to beat a team 4 times in a row. So we'll certainly see if that comes through here on Saturday.
I'm gonna predict a high-scoring game.
Back and forth,
Back and forth. Don't know why, just a hunch.
It'll probably end like 2-1.
Then I'll be.
We got some quality goaltending in that one, so we'll have to see.
Yeah.
But we have some quality offense too.
That is true. It depends on some
Joe, Tyler, Natick.
It could be. It's gonna be a fight to the battle, fight to the end.
Wouldn't be surprised there was overtime.
And we'll have to add after that final horn. We look forward to hopefully having some people for a after hours or after party at Penn Society located downtown. Kind of that 960 Penn Avenue, little bar service provided by yours truly. We'll have some drinks, celebrate our first successful season here, and let the winners live it up in a private booth. So.
Yep. Couple be in the house, both cups.
Oh wow!
In-house, yeah.
And then what? The parade's the next day. The champs.
Yeah, we'll have the
Parade will be Sunday, yeah.
So after route, we might want to, the city of Pittsburgh, I'm sure will be issuing a notice of some road closures.
Yeah.
So you can take some tours down Boulevard of the Allies, Sandwich Street. So
Get there early if you want a good spot.
And then, I guess, before we move on to the next segment here, does anyone have like a favorite moment of the NDL season, the first season?
I don't know. I think I've enjoyed the whole thing. It's certainly been a great experience for me, playing with all you guys, playing with friends, people that we've enjoyed, people that we know and have taken it easy. And I would say there hasn't been a minute I haven't enjoyed. Even losing 11-0, I still think I was having way more fun than I have in a long time. So what about you, Eric?
Just being a little selfish, my personal favorite was the full Sendies game where we were losing the Bush League, 6-2 or something like that. We ended up coming back and winning 8-7 in a shootout.
Yeah.
And that was a personally good one for me. That was a fun game.
That's what it's about. It's about comebacks, playing with friends, not playing against douches.
Was that our first overtime game of the year or our second overtime?
I don't know. The first one was I know Cheech had an overtime winner pretty early on.
I couldn't remember, but
that was the first one. I think that was the first shootout.
Yeah, that's right. That was our first shootout. So I think we had lots of good moments. Hopefully, not many bad moments. I don't know. I can't name any personally. Hopefully, you guys don't have any either. But
I have a bad moment, but I can't mention it on this podcast.
Not on air.
Uh-oh. It's that bad.
It's that bad.
I might have an idea of what that is, but we'll have to confirm that later.
Well, then, after the championship game, the NDL session isn't over completely, right? There's something after that.
While all the games have been played, we still have one event finally left on the calendar. We wanted to make sure that their guys would rest their starters through the All-Star break, as we would say. So we have set up an All-Star skills competition on Sunday, not Saturday. Sunday, August 6th, for all rostered players or non-sub players to come down and take a chance at proving that they might be one of the fastest or best shooters that we have here in the NDL. We'll have a few competitions. I think so far on the docket we're looking at our fastest skater, our most accurate shot. We're looking at doing maybe a breakaway king or breakaway champ for both skaters and goalies, and we are working our hardest and trying to secure a radar gun for probably everybody's favorite competition is the hardest or fastest shot competition. So we got some things in the pipeline. We're working our hardest. So we're 4 or 5 exciting events that we're trying to put together here.
Yeah, I'm not. I will not be participating in that one.
The hardest shot now.
No,
I will
no.
not be embarrassing myself with that.
There's 2 friends of mine. I think they're the guys who think, oh, I definitely have the hardest shot, and
Yeah.
the guys who don't want to see their blistering slap shot come up at 25 miles an hour. So
Yeah,
we'll see who has the confidence, and we're excited to see how it goes through Saturday or Sunday, next Sunday. So.
and then how does that work with like who participates in what skills competition? Do they pick, or are you guys picking that?
So go ahead, Eric.
Yeah, so we were gonna kind of get a feel for who's coming first, and then kind of have a meeting with the NDL group that we have, kind of behind the scenes, the guys, and then just kind of pick a handful depending on how many are coming, maybe 5, 10 per event to kind of the best guys we possibly think would win. I think we have a pretty good idea, who's the fastest, who's the best shooter, all that kind of stuff. So we don't want 32 guys doing every single event. We'll be there all night. So yeah, we think we're going to do maybe, depending on attendance, 5, 10 per event. And yeah, we'll pick who we think's the best and go from there.
Yeah, I agree. I think attendance is key. If we only have 10 guys show up, I think we might be more inclined to let everybody at least try every event because there's no harm in it. But I hope we have all 32 guys show up, and we give we assign 5 or 6 of them to each of them, and see who does come out on top. But I think we have some good stuff planned. Something you don't really see in another adult league, at least in this area. So always exciting, good stuff. So we're gonna see what comes of it, and find out who really is the fastest or the hardest shot or the most accurate, or who's got the silkiest miss on the breakaway.
Yeah. Is there any, Eric, since you're a skater, is there any specific competition you want to participate in?
I mean, the shootout one will be fun, I think. Accuracy is something you never really get to do, except maybe like in your backyard or your driveway kind of thing. So that could be fun to do as well. Fastest skater, I would just be curious to see like how I would compare to, some of the other guys who have reps as being really fast.
We definitely have some features. Yeah, we definitely have guys who can move, and given an unabated pass and free range to full throttle it up, I'd really like to see who can make it around the quickest.
Now, will there be a goalie fastest skater?
I've kicked it around. I think both Naylor and myself have flirted with the idea. So we may have a goalie race just for the fans, for the entertainment.
I'm all in on that. Even if it's not around like the whole rink, just like a sprint would be good.
Goal line to blue line or something.
Yeah, something like that.
We can plan it. We'll see what under what time constraints we have. I know we have a whole 2-hour slot to mess around there. So we'll see how quick we make it through everything, and then get into some extra activities, some miscellaneous categories.
There you go. And is there like professional leagues? They have the All Star Weekend. Is there like a celebrity game or anything like that happening? Or is that next session?
I think we're mainly going to focus on the skills comp. At least that's my understanding.
Maybe next year.
It would be kind of hard to split the guys up. I mean, maybe we could do like a little scrimmage, but I don't know, Eric, what do you think?
Yeah, I think next session maybe we'll have like a celebrity softball game or something. But yeah, for now we're just gonna stick with the skills competition and see how it goes.
Maybe we get a wide from girlfriends game going.
I like that.
Bring them out, see what they can do.
That would be a good idea.
Flag relay race.
Flag
Yeah, did we ever announce the
pay-per-view.
a winner of the WAG award?
Waggy.
The Waggy.
We did
Glad
not.
you can't be track. He's still got one game left, so we'll
It's
have to
true.
see,
That's
we'll see which one makes it all the way through the season. I know we've got some contenders there, but the Waggy is to be determined.
Do we want to make some predictions for the events? Maybe who we think might come out on top?
Yeah, I think so. I think we can at least throw some names.
well. Let's go. We'll go fastest skater.
So
I think there. I mean, you obviously got Tyler Boyd. He's got some wheels on.
Yeah.
So I think he's probably going to be a front runner, if not the winner of that.
I could see him. I could see if Vogel was there, I could see him being in the conversation. I would maybe go a teammate of Tyler Boyd and Tim Natus. We'd have to see. I mean, you never know until you get out there. Some guys, they're a little hindered because they have the puck or there's a guy in their way. Like I said, I'm really interested to see who really lets loose once all the restrictions are off.
Putting my money on Boyd.
So like,
Yep.
that.
He's pretty fast on ice and in line, so
He is.
wouldn't be surprised with that. What about the shootout competition? I have an underdog pick, but I'll wait and see what you guys say.
Oh, okay.
Eric,
So
I do like you in that one. I have seen you plenty of times do it. Same thing with Vogel. Guys who are just super talented with the puck. They have the hands. They can control the puck from one side to the other. But I think maybe you or Vogel, if he makes it, anybody can surprise us too. Like I said, I'll keep reiterating that. You never know.
So
Never got a
story
chance to
time.
tell 'em.
Back in 2009 or 8, I want to say 2009, I think it was, when Slippery Rock used to have their end of year tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
There was also a full club shootout competition with the entire club, Tier 1 to Tier 3. Came down, and the final two was BJ Hamilton, who we all know, and myself. And I won.
Oh, so you're saying you're the favorite?
I've been in one shootout competition in my life, and I won it.
That's impressive too.
So you want to risk that perfect record?
I'm gonna.
You're gonna gamble.
I might pull a foreigner and claim victory now.
Yeah, and I will say my pick comes from our team, but it was going to be Luke Moskal if he's in the All-Star competition. He's got hands. He's pretty good in penalty shots.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see it too. And I mean, like I said, anybody can surprise us. You never know. There's some guys, when given a chance, I'm sure they absolutely shine. So we're excited for definitely the breakaways and see who comes up with the most creative moves as well as the most effective.
And what about goalies? Any skills competition for the goalies, or is that just part of the shootout?
I think the goalies, as of right now, is just going to be part of the shootout. Whichever goalie makes the most saves in the shootout will kind of win the breakaway competition for the goalies.
Okay.
Hopefully, we can get Brandon there. Maybe since it's on a Sunday, hopefully he can make that. So that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I would like to see all four original drafted goalies have a chance to go against each other.
Yeah, it would be nice. Yeah. And then accuracy shooting. Any favorites with that?
I'm gonna go honestly with Adam Stormer. I just have seen him play. Stormer I know he has a great shot, so I like him. And even he might have missed a net a couple of times last game, but I'll also go Christian Eddie too. Two guys I've seen regularly in practice when I was in college with them, and I've seen them play for the years. I know they can rip it. So I'd like to see if they can hit all four corners and hopefully 4 shots.
Yeah, that one for me. I think Luke has a very accurate shot.
Mm.
He doesn't shoot a lot. I wish he did, because when he does shoot, it's very, very accurate, almost always on net. I've seen him plenty of times, in dorms shooting at things and
not breaking anything.
No, down the yard. Anytime we play post with Luke, I hate playing post against him.
Oh yeah.
He always hits post.
Yeah. So is it going to be like like a game of post, or is there going to be actual targets, or how's this going to be set up?
We do have actual targets. They're actually 8-inch targets, so
Okay.
I could have opted for the 6-inch targets, but I didn't want to embarrass everybody too much, so we gave somebody some nice big targets to hit so they can all feel good about themselves.
Yeah. Well,
Bigger the better.
if any competition that I'd be in, I'd choose that one.
The shooter.
Yeah, I always used to tie my gloves up in the net and try to shoot it.
There you
So
go, practice.
yeah,
Well, that requires a less amount of work too. You don't got to skate full speed. You don't.
I'm not a skater.
I'm all for the laziness. You can't
Those
hit one
gloves.
shot 2-4 times.
Those gloves might end up in the NDL Hall of Fame one year, like Crosby's dryer.
Hey, you never know. Was there any other hardest shot? Or did we get a radar gun? We're working on it.
Hopefully.
I think we're still working on that. We're still working with somebody to see if we can get that secured. If not, I think we do have at least 4 events lined up, and like I said, given our time constraints, that puts each event about a half hour, which I think is a good amount of time to get us through everybody who wants to participate.
If we do it, my pick for that one's going to be Jordan Ricketts.
Jordan does have a cannon.
Jordan has probably one of the hardest shots from the point that we usually see in NDL.
Yeah.
That is the question.
That's anybody's question.
There's a little bit of accuracy involved. You got to hit the net.
Yeah.
Yep. So if he hits the net, he's my front runner for that one.
Yeah. I said to Eric, the goalie should have like a full court shot competition or something to get you guys involved.
I'm all for it. Anything that makes us feel more involved, as speaking on behalf of the goaltending union, I would definitely appreciate some of the skill comp besides being just shooting dummies.
Right? Yeah. You want to have some fun too. But yeah, it sounds like an exciting weekend. So we have the championship coming up, and then All-Star weekend.
Come out, enjoy. Maybe we can head to Paradise after beforehand.
I like that idea.
Celebrate the All-Star weekend and the final conclusion of our first successful NDL season.
Maybe a little bamboo bar.
A little bamboo bar action. I know the boys are always down for some bamboo. So.
Oh, yeah.
We'll tell Foreigner if we win third place, we'll go there.
Yeah, give him a little motivation.
We'll give him bulletin board material, so he doesn't have to comment anything.
He already has enough bulletin board material. We'll give him some motivation.
Yeah, well, I'd say the first season was a big success. You guys are coming back for another season. When's that one going to start up?
So, first games are September 9th. We'll have to see kind of, I think we're trying to get a draft schedule here soon. And we'll essentially run 13 consecutive weeks. No breaks for doubleheaders. I'm sure a lot of guys are going to be very happy to hear that this session. I know those doubleheaders were certainly rough on me. I can imagine they were definitely rough on you guys. And, sometimes those long 3-week breaks, I felt like they kind of really killed any chemistry or any, momentum that teams were building. So definitely excited to see it run consecutive all next season.
Yeah, I'm excited for the cooler weather.
Yeah, it's always nice.
And we've been working with the rink. We do want to thank them for hooking us up with maybe some more Bluetooth speakers on the Guardian Stadium to continue all that in-game music and goal horns and songs and all that stuff that people have really come to enjoy. So big things still planned for next season. We're slowly growing. I think we would like to announce that we've increased our roster size a little bit. I think our ultimate goal is to get ourselves up to 6 teams, but it's a slow process. We love any growth we can get, and I think that's certainly a sign of at least some minor success, if anything. I think that we see some growth, and we're doing some things right.
Yeah, I know we lost a few guys just due to other things going on, kind of in the late summer fall season, and the fact that we were able to increase rosters despite losing, I think, almost half the league this session. Is kind of
that's crazy.
We're hoping in the third session that we'll get some of the guys that played in the first session back. So we're hoping to be able to get up to hopefully maybe 6 teams. Maybe that would be
good.
Spring. I guess that would be the next session after this. We're going to call it.
Yeah, I think we'll probably call this. This will be the fall, running into December. And
the next one will be winter. Yeah. Third season will be winter season. Then. Yeah.
That'll probably be January, February, maybe some more. So we're hoping for jerseys for that too. That's kind of something in the pipeline for all you current NDL members or potential future NDL members listening. That we're having some jersey concepts run through. We're hoping to get some real nice designs put together, and it sounds like we're going to get a pretty good deal on them too.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Everyone loves jerseys, so that might bring in more people. Now that you mentioned that,
just jerseys, yeah.
I know. Pat Clark, he's a jersey guy.
Yep.
Big jersey guy. He's in. Anything else you guys like to add before we close off this show?
I just wanted to thank you guys, thank you Stop from the Bench for hosting us for these podcasts, Eric. I want to thank you for all the help that you and I have done to get this season running successfully. All of our current members, thank you guys for showing up from draft day to championship. This doesn't happen without you guys either. So definitely thank you from the bottom of my heart for everybody who's been in, on, or around the NDL for our first inaugural season.
Yep. Just kind of reiterating what Jake said and thanking everybody. Like, I know Jake and I are pretty much kind of the face of this thing, but there's a ton of guys like Uvo who helped us out with a lot of different things with getting the league going, like the show, obviously. And then like Forager helping out with stuff as well, Luke helping out with everything Luke's helped with. So just a lot of guys behind the scenes. So it's not just Jake and I ourselves and everything. We've had a lot of help too, which is much appreciated.
100% I agree. We couldn't do this without you guys. So if you're watching still by this point, you've made it through a half hour we've been speaking. Thank you guys for allowing us to achieve this dream for us. So
looking forward to a fun championship weekend, looking forward to a fun all-star weekend, and looking forward to the next season starting up.
Couldn't say it better myself.
Perfect. Thank you guys for putting on a great season, and good luck to you guys in the next season to come and seasons after that too. We're gonna take this. It's gonna take over Neville. It's gonna be the new league.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
We're coming for them all.
Yep.
And then you'll travel to different ranks, and we'll have all the teams, all the leagues, everything.
Every team will have their own home rank.
Yeah, perfect. So thank you guys, and be sure to watch Thoughts on the Benches 2 Beers Deep Thursdays at 7 p.m.